Welcome to the final part of our Soft Control TP Secure technical presentation, where we discuss the stages of a project's proof of concept. At the preparatory stage, it is necessary to prepare the infrastructure for the deployment of Soft Control TP Secure. First, we arrange a webinar with SafenSoft support team where provide information about technical conditions for the implementation of Soft Control TP Secure. After the webinar, SafenSoft support team provides access to the SFTP with technical documentation and a recording of the webinar. We consider the result of this stage to be the established connection between the two teams, the SafenSoft team and the PoC team at the bank or partner, and are ready to use infrastructure according to the provided specification to start deploying Soft Control TP Secure. Stage 1 starts with a webinar where SafenSoft support team explains how to install the management server, how to configure the database and management server, checking the correct operation of ATM before installing the client module, installing a client module on ATM from the GUI, creating audit settings. We don't block anything, we log everything, checking the correct operation of ATM after installing the client module, connecting the client module to the management server, exporting settings from the client module. After the webinar, a recording and a utility for collecting extended diagnostic information are provided. We consider the result of this stage to be the confirmation of client module compatibility with ATM hardware and software and ready-to-use test stand. At the second stage, we will learn how to work with the installation of the client module on several ATMs at once, which is often required during industrial operation. During the webinar, the PoC team learns how to create a batch installer for the client module and use it for installing and then connect modules to the management server. SafenSoft provides video recording of the webinar, checking for the correctness of the created batch installer for the client module. We consider the result of this stage to be a batch installer for deploying SafenSoft client module to a network of devices. In the third stage, we will dive into the management server setup. During the webinar, the PoC team learns how to create hardening settings on the management server and how to create production audit settings. The PoC team needs to export settings and send it to SafenSoft team for review. We consider the result of this stage to be practical skills in creating settings on the management server and analyzing the event log. We are moving on to the final stage. Here we will work with advanced settings and applying the settings to ATMs. During the webinar, you will learn making changes to production and production audit settings if required, applying settings to ATM, checking the correct operation of ATM settings, adjust settings if necessary. SafenSoft team provides checking the correctness of the created settings and traditionally all the recordings. What are the results of the PoC? Confirmation of compatibility of SafenSoft client module with ATM hardware and software. Creation of a batch installer for deployment of SafenSoft client module in a network of devices. PoC specialists acquired practical skills in creating settings on the management server and analyzing the event log. Creation and testing of settings for use from the management server on ATMs. The SafenSoft team provides support at all stages remotely, but at the same time is deeply involved in providing knowledge and checking the results, trying to help and support for the best progress.